2024 Milwaukee World Jet Boat Championship was all about seeding. Times would count for nothing more than the start order for the true start of the marathon tomorrow. There had been early indications of 40 competitors, but with the realization of just 2 Canadian entries, that was never going to eventuate. In the end, 26 boats from 4 countries lined up for a start, which were drawn out of the hat in the interest of fairness. One of the 2 heavy hitters in Unlimited was Gord Humphrey, happy to be getting out on the water early.
First away today, first to the finish line.
That's what we're hoping. That's the trend we want to keep.
What's the water level like, Gord?
It went to 5,000 to 6,000, so I don't think water level today is going to be any concern. I don't know if it's a pretty big plain down here, so I don't know if we'll really know the difference between the water level between that. It should be fine. Tomorrow will be the one that we'll have to focus on.
The Canadian had jagged P1, setting a time at 10 a.m. that everyone else would chase. At 5 minutes 22 seconds, it was a respectable target. The circuit took race teams from Gold Beach Bay to Ferry Hole, Upper Island and back, 12 miles total on the Rogue River. American racer Cameron Kirkland was second away in his FX-powered boat. A local from Grants Pass, Kirkland was cautious about the rising water.
There's going to be some things to watch out for. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a couple logs we're going to see running up and down this river tomorrow for sure.
How important is today for you?
Not really. I mean, it's for starting positions, you know. I mean, times aren't going to really matter in the end game, but still, you know, we always go out there to race hard and win.
The times for each boat varied between 5 and 10 minutes depending on the class, and with just one boat on the course at a time for safety, there was plenty of time for many to contemplate. For former river racing NZ president and triple-time world champ John Derry, it was a much more laid-back affair than he's used to.
Yeah, it's quite good sort of standing back and it's, just go out there and tick off some times.
You've got a pretty good boat though, haven't you? Tell us about this.
Yeah, this is Tim Harding's spare boat, so he's been kind enough to lend it to us, and Ryan Ringer's lent us stuff, and everyone's all throwing stuff at us, so it was a good encouragement to come over here and give it a go. So it is a very fast CX boat, but I've opted to go into A class. One, so I don't have to race against Tim, but secondly, yeah, I just thought it was a good class for us to run.
But fellow Kiwi Tom Kelly is in that A class too, and his recently purchased Chris Patton-powered 468 cubic inch race boat will provide some stiff competition. Today though, times wouldn't count.
It's not going to count, no, but I guess settle in, get a bit of a feel for the cornering and things. The last couple of days river's been pretty busy, so it's been hard to actually get really familiar with anything, so mainly just that today.
Kelly and navman Ethan Smith looked fast from the start and showed they would be a threat as the week wears on. Eduardo Sarabia is unlikely to threaten the leaders in A class, but if enthusiasm and confidence counts, this Mexican will be a winner.
Mexico won.
Yeah, day one. Times don't officially count, so it's just starting order. So we'll get out, get the oil warm, and just get up and down the river. Hopefully knock some dust off some cobwebs. And be good for the fans, be great for the town, Gold Beach.
It was great for locals, watching their hometown favorite Ryan Ringer rocket away under the Isaac Lee Patterson Bridge that straddles the Rogue, joining Gold Beach with Wedderburn.
We're starting 9th, so pretty happy about that. Right behind Justin. Flags are a little bit different here, so we're looking forward to it. We're just about to start now, just about to put the boat in and go and warm her up.
New Zealand's best bet in CX class might just be Justin Hill, opting to drop down a class to compete in the fancied North American category. He's a strong contender and sets the second quickest time in class, but Wilton is right on his heels, just 9 seconds behind. They're both beaten later in the day though by local Tim Harding. Harding's confidence in his machinery is an open secret, and he's proud of the boat that carries him to the top of his class for the start tomorrow.
I'll see if I have to make any adjustments. Pretty happy with the way the boat ran. I ran pretty hard, but there's more left in it if I need some. So we'll just see where we're at after today.
The stiff nature of competition saw both Barry Pelkey and Doug Stowers well within the CX class mix. Two fast Kiwis were amongst the tail enders of competition, and both finished within 3 seconds of each other. Kevin Hyde in NZ2 tied for second with Gord Humphrey. With NZ1, Roger Preston rounding out the gas turbines.
Went pretty good. We're quite happy. We didn't get out of control or anything. It was good.
What about the new navigator? How's he going?
Yeah, no, he did good. He wasn't yelling at me. He didn't throw the present at me or anything. So that's got to be a good start.
Tim, you've been in the hot seat over here before, with these guys, with this team, but not on a turbine, no?
No, definitely not. Definitely up the game with more speed and just hugely exciting. So looking forward to the whole week.
While no one would find any shallows within the racetrack, the same could not be said in the marina, with someone from every single nationality getting wet feet after the finish.
And here, my turbine is with the swallow, the plants, swallow, and my turbine. Don't run.
Smiles all around in the Mexican camps. Finishing today was important to set up the week ahead. Our longest serving river racer, Juan Antonio Quiroga, the quickest of the Mexicans.
Perfect. Today, in the one test, 7 minutes, is very good time for the first day. In both is very good.
Good indeed. Second quickest in A-class behind Tyler Coates in the twin-turboed small block Chev. While Canadian trapper Woolsey got stuck in the weed too, it was his start that cost him time, and valuable places for his start in the morning. Still, he was happy to have a time.
We used our gimme, eh?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, suck up something. I think we couldn't get on, but a minute or so we lost, but yeah, eh?
How'd the rest of it go?
Good. Yeah, it went good.
All things being equal, the day had been good. And hopefully tomorrow will be good too, as the first official times will be laid down on the Rogue River here in Oregon.